She stood in front of my boss at the company barbecue, wine glass in hand, and laughed. "Evan's just too dull to keep up with me." The crowd chuckled. My face burned. That night, I found her secret email account. She'd been wiring money to some guy named Jace for months. And the kicker? She was planning to leave me humiliated at my own promotion party. I'm Evan, 42, logistics manager. I don't flash Rolexes or drive Porsches. I'm the guy who makes sure your packages arrive on time. I grind, pay bills, grill burgers. On weekends. I love my wife, Tara, with every piece of me. Thought she loved me, too. Guess I missed the memo where love means public betrayal and a drained bank account. Tara's 37. Stunning. Event planner. The kind of woman who lights up a room and makes you feel like you're the only one in it. We met at a warehouse safety conference. She said she liked my quiet strength. Said she was tired of flashy guys who broke her heart. Wanted someone solid, dependable. I thought that was me. Turns out, dependable meant sucker. Easy to mock, easier to rob. We'd been married 6 years, lived in a cozy house in Boise. One car, my old Tacoma. No kids. Her call. She wanted to chase dreams first. I backed her. Always did. She wanted to start her event business. I took out a loan. Needed a new laptop. I worked overtime. Wanted a girls' weekend in Vegas. I booked her flight. Packed. Her damn bag. What a fool I was. It was last month. A Tuesday. I was home double-checking delivery schedules when my laptop pinged. A notification from Tara's email. She'd left it logged in on my browser. I wasn't snooping, I swear. But the subject line caught my eye. Jace, our plan's set. I clicked. Couldn't stop myself. It was a thread. Dozens of messages. Tara and some guy, planning trips, hotels, wire transfers from our savings, $9,000 gone. One email had a photo. Her, in a black dress, pressed against a guy with a leather Oda jacket and a smirk. Caption: "Can't wait for the party, babe. He'll never see it coming." The party, my promotion party, next week, where I'd be named regional director. My stomach twisted. I read more. She was funneling money to this Jace guy, using my credit card, booking a getaway for after she humiliated me. She wrote, "Evan's too spineless to fight back. He'll just take it." I sat there frozen. My whole world cracked open. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I needed proof. Needed to know how deep this went. The next day, I checked our accounts. She'd siphoned $17,000 total. Opened a card in my name, $6,500 in charges. Restaurants, bars, a motorcycle rental. I found her Venmo. Payments to Jace. For our nights. You're worth it. My man. I wanted to vomit. Instead, I got to work. I'm a logistics guy. I plan, I execute. So I planned her downfall. First, I locked our accounts, changed passwords, canceled the card. Then I called my buddy, Carl, an IT guy, asked him to trace her email. He found a second account, hidden, linked to a cloud drive. What was in it? More photos, more emails, a calendar. She was going to crash my promotion party, announce she was leaving me, and walk out with Jace, in front of everyone. My boss, my team. My life. I could have screamed. Could have called her out. But that's not me. I'm Evan. I don't break. I build. I met with a lawyer that afternoon, filed for divorce, pulled every financial record, every email, every transaction. I wasn't just going to end her game. I was going to flip the board. The night before the party, I set my plan. I didn't tell Tara I knew. Let her think she had the upper hand. She came home, all smiles, kissed my cheek, said she was so proud of my promotion. I smiled back, poured her wine, said, "It's going to be a big night." She had no idea. I wasn't just going to survive her betrayal. I was going to make sure she never forgot my name. The night of the promotion party arrived. My chest was tight, my palms sweaty. I stood in the venue, a sleek Boise banquet hall, all glass walls and string lights, watching Tara flit around like a queen. She wore a red dress, tight, glittering. Under the chandeliers, her laugh cutting through the crowd like a blade. Everyone loved her. My boss, Greg, clapped my shoulder. "You're a lucky man, Evan." I forced a smile. Lucky? Sure. Inside, I was a furnace. Rage, betrayal, humiliation, all burning. But I kept it cool. I had a plan. Tara didn't know I'd seen the emails. Didn't know I'd found her with Jace. Didn't know I'd spent the week turning her world into a trap. I watched her sip champagne, her eyes scanning the room. For him. I knew it. My phone buzzed. A text from Carl. Jace just pulled up. Black motorcycle, parking lot. My heart pounded. Showtime. I mingled, shook hands, thanked my team, all while tracking her. She kept checking her phone, smirking. I could almost hear her thoughts. Evan's clueless. I'll ruin him tonight. She had no idea I was 3 steps ahead. Then it happened. Greg took the stage. The spotlight hit me. Evan's our new regional director. Applause roared. Tara clapped, her smile fake as plastic. I stepped up, took the mic, and looked right at her. Thank you, everyone, I said. This means a lot. But tonight's not just about me. Her eyes narrowed. A flicker of unease. I kept going. It's about loyalty, trust, and what happens when someone breaks it. The room went quiet. Tara froze. I pulled out my phone, connected it to the projector. A murmur rippled through the crowd. I clicked play, a slideshow, her emails, her texts to Jace, the photo of them tangled in a hotel bed, gasps, whispers. Her face turned ghost white. Evan, what are you doing? She hissed, lunging toward me. A coworker grabbed her arm. Let me go, she screamed. I didn't flinch. You wanted a show, Tara. You got one. The screen flashed her Venmo payments. $500, $200. For my man. The crowd was stunned. Greg's jaw dropped. My assistant, Lisa, muttered, Oh my God. Tara's eyes darted to the exit. Too late. Then the doors swung open. Jace walked in. Leather jacket. Smirk. He saw the screen. Stopped dead. The room turned to him. He bolted. Tara screamed after him, Jace, wait! But he was gone. Out the door, motorcycle roaring into the night. She spun to me, tears streaming, mascara smearing. You bastard! You planned this! I leaned in, voice low. You planned to humiliate me. I just returned the favor. She sobbed, collapsing into a chair. The crowd parted like she was radioactive. My boss pulled me aside. Evan, I had no idea. I nodded, kept my face, stone. Inside, I was shaking, not with fear, with power. I left the party early, drove home, sat in the dark. My phone lit up. Tara's number, voicemail. You ruined my life, Evan. I'm nothing now. Nothing. Her voice cracked, desperate, raw. I deleted it. The next morning, I checked our accounts. She'd tried to transfer $3,000 overnight. Blocked. I called my lawyer, Sam. File everything, divorce, fraud, restraining order. He didn't hesitate. Done. She's got nothing left to stand on. But then, a twist. My sister, Claire, called. Evan, Tara's at my place. She's begging to see you. Says she's sorry. Says she's scared. Scared? Of what? Losing her meal ticket? I drove over. Tara was on Claire's porch, hair a mess, eyes red. Evan, please. She whispered. I messed up. I was stupid. Jace used me. I love you. I laughed. Cold, bitter. You love my bank account. Her face crumpled. I'm broke. My business is dead. My clients dropped me after last night. I have nowhere to go. Then you shouldn't have burned every bridge, I said. Walked. Away. Didn't look back. But at home, I found something. A letter. Tucked in my desk. Tara's handwriting. Dated a week ago. Before the party. Evan, if you're reading this, I'm already gone. I'm sorry. I thought Jace was my escape. I was wrong. I tore it up. Sorry doesn't fix a stolen life. Then my phone rang. Unknown number. A man's voice, low. You're Evan, right? Tara's husband? Who's this? I snapped. Jace's brother. You need to know something. Tara's not done with you yet. My blood ran cold. What the hell did that mean? My hand shook as I gripped the phone. Jace's brother, some guy named Derek, kept talking, his voice low, gritty, like he smoked a pack a day. Tara's planning something big, man. She's pissed. Says you ruined her life. My stomach dropped. Planning what? Another betrayal? I didn't trust her an inch, but this felt darker. I met Derek at a dive bar outside Boise. Dim lights, sticky tables. He slid me a USB drive. Listen to this, he said. Tara called Jace last week, left a voicemail. She didn't know he keeps recordings. I plugged it into my laptop, heart pounding. Her voice came through, sharp, venomous. Evan thinks he won. He's wrong. I'll make him pay. I'll take everything. Everything. What was left? She'd already gutted our savings, stolen my trust, mocked me in public. But the voicemail kept going. I've got dirt, Jace. His company's shady deals I'll leak. It. Say he forged the papers. He'll lose his job, his reputation, everything. I froze. She was going to frame me for fraud. At my company, I looked at Derek. Why are you helping me? He shrugged. Jace screwed me over too. Stole my bike, my girl. I owe him nothing. I didn't trust him, but that recording? Gold. I called my lawyer, Sam, at 6 a.m. She's coming for my job now, I said, voice tight. We need to move faster. Sam was calm, methodical. Send me the recording, we'll bury her with it. I did. Then I went to work, acting normal, but my skin crawled. Every email, every glance from a coworker felt like a setup. That afternoon, Tara texted. Can we talk? I'm sorry. I just want to fix this. Fix this? After she planned to torch my career? I didn't reply. Instead, I forwarded the text to Sam, added it to the evidence pile. Then, a bombshell. My assistant, Lisa, pulled me into a conference room. Evan, you need to see this. She showed me an email sent from an anonymous account to Greg, my boss. It accused me of funneling company funds into offshore accounts. Attached were forged documents, my signature, but not my handwriting, Tara's work. Had to be. I felt sick. Rage boiled. She wasn't just cheating, she was trying to destroy me, my job, my future. I called Sam. Emergency, she's framing me now. He didn't flinch. File a counterclaim. Defamation. Fraud. We've got her voicemail. It's enough. But it wasn't just about the law now. It was personal. She wanted war? She'd get one. I went home, checked my security cameras, caught something chilling. Last night, 2 a.m., a car parked across my street. Someone, Tara, snapped photos of my house, my truck, me through the window. My blood ran cold. Was she stalking me? Or worse? Working with someone? I called Carl, my IT guy. Trace that anonymous email, I said. He worked fast. By midnight, he had a hit. It came from a library computer. Downtown Boise. Security footage showed Tara at the terminal, typing furiously. Hood up like a bad spy movie. I laughed, bitter. She thought she was slick. She was sloppy. The next day, I met Greg. Showed him the voicemail, the footage, the forged documents. His face hardened. Evan, I'm sorry. I didn't know she was this unhinged. He promised to handle it. By noon, the company launched an internal audit. My name was clear. Tara's lies were crumbling. But then a gut punch. My sister Claire called, voice shaking. Evan, Tara showed up at my house. She was screaming, said you're trying to ruin her life. She had a knife. A knife? My heart stopped. Is she still there? I asked. No, she left. But Evan, she's not okay. She's desperate. Desperate people do desperate things. I knew that now. I drove to Claire's, found Tara's car parked 2 blocks away, empty. I called the police, reported her for trespassing. They found her an hour later sitting in a park, crying. They didn't arrest her, just warned her to stay away. But I wasn't taking chances. I filed for a restraining order, no contact, no games. That night I listened to her voicemail again. He'll lose everything, she'd said. I smiled. Not this time, Tara. Not this time. But then, my phone buzzed. Another unknown number. A text. You're not safe, Evan. She's not done. My heart raced. Who the hell was this? The text haunted me. You're not safe, Evan. She's not done. I didn't sleep that night. Every creak in the house sounded like Tara sneaking in. Every shadow felt like a threat. I checked my cameras obsessively. Nothing. But my gut screamed, she was coming. I just didn't know when or how. Then it hit me. My daughter Lily's high school graduation. Tomorrow. Boise Event Center. Tara knew about it. She'd been texting Lily behind my back, begging to make things right. Lily, bless her, ignored her. But I knew Tara. She didn't take no for an answer. I called Sam, my lawyer. She's going to show up at Lily's graduation, I said, voice tight. She's unhinged. I need her stopped. Sam was grim. The restraining order's active, but she's slippery. I'll alert security at the venue. I hung up, heart pounding. I had to protect Lily. Had to. The next day, I stood in the crowded auditorium scanning every face. Lily was on stage, radiant in her cap and gown, smiling despite everything. My chest swelled with pride. She was stronger than me, stronger than her mother, but my eyes kept darting to the doors. Where was Tara? Then, chaos. Halfway through the ceremony, a shout. "Lily, I'm here!" Tara, stumbling down the aisle. Drunk? High? Her dress was wrinkled, hair wild, mascara streaking. People gasped. Lily froze on stage, her smile gone. I bolted toward Tara, fury blazing. "Get out!" I roared. Security grabbed her. She thrashed, screaming, "I'm her mother! You can't keep me from my baby!" Lily's classmates stared. Parents whispered. My daughter's face crumpled, humiliated. I wanted to strangle Tara, right there, in front of everyone. They dragged her out. She kept yelling, "Evan's poisoning her against me! He's a liar!" I didn't respond, didn't need to. The crowd saw her for what she was, a mess, a wrecker of lives. Outside, I found Lily in the parking lot, sobbing into her Aunt Claire's arms. "Why'd she do that, Dad?" she choked. "Why can't she just leave us alone?" I hugged her tight, my own eyes burning. "I don't know, kid, but I'm here. I'll always be here." She nodded, but I felt her slip a little further away. That night, I got another text. Unknown number. "You think you won? Watch your back." My blood ran cold. Was this Tara? Jace? Someone else? I forwarded it to Sam. "Add it to the file," I said. He sighed. "Evan, this is getting dangerous. You need to stay sharp." I didn't need the warning. I was already on edge. The next morning, I checked my email. A new message, anonymous, a photo of me and Lily at the graduation, taken from across the street. My heart stopped. Someone was watching us, stalking us. I called the police. They took a report, but no leads. "Could be a prank," the officer said. A prank? No. This was Tara's revenge. I went to Lily's room. She was packing. "I'm staying with Aunt Claire for a while," she said, voice flat. "I can't do this, Dad. Not with Mom, doing whatever she's doing." I wanted to beg her to stay, to tell her I'd fix it. But how could I? Tara was a hurricane, tearing through our lives. I let her go, watched her drive away with Claire. My house felt empty, silent, like a tomb. Then, a breakthrough. Carl, my IT guy, called. "Got something, that anonymous email? Traced it to a coffee shop. Security footage shows Tara and some guy, not Jace, older, shady. They were arguing." He sent me the clip. Tara, gesturing wildly. The guy, stone-faced, sliding her an envelope. Cash, drugs, worse, I called Sam. "She's working with someone new," I said. "This isn't just about me anymore." He agreed. "We're escalating. Criminal harassment, possible extortion. Send me everything." I did. Every text, every photo, every frame of that footage. But then, a gut punch. Lily called, voice trembling. "Dad, Mom's texting me again, says she's sorry, says she's in trouble. Needs my help." My jaw clenched. "Don't answer," I said. "She's manipulating you." Lily whispered, "I know, but what if she's really scared?" I hated Tara for this, for dragging our daughter into her chaos, for making Lily doubt her own heart. I drove to the police station, handed over the new evidence. They issued a warrant. Tara was now a person of interest in a harassment case, but she was gone, vanished. Her apartment, empty. Her car, missing. Then, late that night, my doorbell rang. I checked the camera. Tara, standing there, holding a box. "Evan, please," she said, voice breaking. "I need to tell you the truth." My hand hovered over the lock. Should I open it? Or let her rot? I stared at Tara through the doorbell camera. Her face was gaunt, eyes hollow, clutching that box like it was her last lifeline. My finger hovered over the lock. Every instinct screamed, "Don't trust her." But her voice cracked. "Evan, please! I'm in trouble." Was it another trick? Or was she really broken? I opened the door. "Just a crack. Talk," I said, voice cold as steel. She stepped forward, trembling. "I messed up. Bad. I didn't mean for it to go this far." Tears spilled, but I didn't budge. I'd seen her crocodile tears before. She held out the box. "This is everything. Proof I'm done with Jace, with all of it." I took it, didn't open it. "Why now?" I asked. "I'm scared, Evan. They're after me." "They? Jace? The shady guy from the coffee shop? I didn't care. You made your bed, I said. Lie in it. Her face crumpled. I'm still Lily's mom. Don't take her from me. That hit hard. Lily, my daughter. The one piece of my heart Tara hadn't crushed. I shut the door, locked it. Her sobs echoed outside. I waited till she left, then opened the box. Inside, a USB drive, a stack of receipts, a handwritten note. Evan, I'm sorry, I was desperate. I owe people money. Dangerous people. My gut twisted. Was this real or another game? I called Carl. Check this USB, I said. He plugged it in. Files, photos, bank statements, proof Tara had been funneling money, not just to Jace, but to a loan shark. $22,000 in debt. Texts to the shady guy begging for more time. They'll hurt me, she wrote. I felt a pang of pity, then remembered her lies. Her knife at Claire's. Her stunt at Lily's graduation. No, she didn't get my sympathy. I called Sam. She's in deep with a loan shark, I said. This could be our leverage. He was all business. Send it over. We'll turn it. Over to the police. She's not just a liar. She's a criminal. I sent everything. Felt a weight lift. Tara was digging her own grave now. But then, Lily called. Dad, Mom's at Aunt Claire's again. She's crying. Says she's running. From someone. My heart sank. Lily sounded torn. She's lying, kid, I said. She's playing you. Lily's voice broke. What if she's not? What if she's really in danger? I hated this. Hated Tara for putting doubt in our daughter's head. I drove to Claire's. Found Tara. On the porch, shaking, a bruise on her cheek. What happened? I demanded. She looked away. I owe money. They found me. I didn't buy it. Who's they? She wouldn't answer, just begged. Help me, Evan. For Lily. For Lily, after everything. I wanted to scream. Instead, I called the cops. They arrived, questioned her. She spun a story. Loan sharks, threats, Jace abandoning her. They took her statement, but I saw their eyes. They didn't believe her either. She was escorted to a shelter. For her safety, they said. I didn't care where she went, just wanted her gone. Back home, I checked my cameras, found footage from last night. Tara sneaking around my truck, slipping something under the seat. I ran outside, searched. Found it, a baggie, white powder, enough to get me arrested. My blood boiled. She was framing me again, trying to ruin me, even now. I called Sam. She planted drugs, I said, voice shaking. She's trying to take me down with her. He was livid. Bag it. Don't touch. Police need to see this. I did. Handed it over. They tested it. Cocaine. Enough for intent to distribute. Tara's fingerprints were all over it. The next day, they arrested her. Not just for harassment, not just for fraud, for drug possession and attempted setup. She cried as they cuffed her, screaming, Evan, you did this to me. I didn't flinch. No, Tara, you did. Lily wouldn't talk to me for days. She blamed me. You turned her in, Dad, she yelled. She's my mom. I held her as she sobbed, my own heart breaking. She tried to destroy us, Lily. I had to protect you. She pulled away. I hate this. I hate you both. That night, I sat alone. House quiet. Too quiet. I thought of Tara's note, her pleas, her lies, and Lily's words. I hate you both. My daughter was collateral damage in Tara's war, and I couldn't fix it. Then, a knock. I checked the camera. Claire, with Lily. She wants to talk, Claire said. My heart raced. Was this a chance to rebuild? Or another crack in our family? Lily stood in Claire's doorway, eyes red, arms crossed. I'm here, Dad, she said, voice flat. But I don't know if I can forgive you. My chest tightened. Forgive me? After Tara's lies, her drugs, her chaos? But I saw it in Lily's face. Grief, not anger. She was mourning the mom she thought she had. I swallowed hard. Let's talk, kid. We sat on Claire's couch, the air heavy. Lily stared at the floor. She keeps texting me, says you're the bad guy, says she's... Sorry, I clenched my jaw. Tara, still pulling strings, even from a jail cell. Lily, she planted drugs in my truck, tried to frame me. She's not sorry, she's desperate. Lily's lip trembled. But she's my mom. I wanted to scream, wanted to shake her and say, she broke us. But I didn't. I just sat there, letting her words cut me. I know it hurts, I said softly. It hurts me too. She looked up, eyes wet. Then why'd you turn her in? I took a breath. Because she was going to ruin us both. You're all I've got left. Claire brought tea, her face tense. Evan, tell her everything. So I did. The emails, the money, the knife at Claire's house, the drugs. Lily listened, silent, her hands twisting in her lap. When I finished, she whispered, She really did all that? I nodded. And more. She stood, paced, then stopped. I need to see her. My heart sank. Lily, no, she's toxic. But her eyes were steel. I need to say goodbye, Dad, for me. I couldn't argue. She was 18 now. I drove her to the detention center the next day, my stomach in knots. Tara was allowed a supervised visit. I waited outside, checking my phone every minute. What if she manipulated Lily again? An hour later, Lily came out. Silent. No tears. Just empty. What happened? I asked. She shook her head. She cried. Said she loved me. Said you forced her into this. I gripped the steering wheel. And you believe her? Lily's voice was quiet. No. I told her I'm done. I told her not to contact me again. I exhaled, relief crashing over me. But it didn't last. Lily looked out the window, voice breaking. I wanted her to fight for me, Dad. Not lie, not blame you, just be my mom. I reached for her hand. She let me hold it. First time in months. I'm here, Lily. Always. She nodded, but the silence was deafening. Back home, I found a box on my porch. No label. My pulse spiked. Another of Tara's games? I checked the cameras. A courier dropped it off. Inside were letters, dozens. Tara's handwriting, addressed to Lily. Apologies, promises, sob stories. I'll be better. I was lost. You're my reason to live. I wanted to burn them, but they weren't mine to touch. I gave them to Lily. She read one, then another. Her face hardened. She's still lying, she said, voice cold. Says she never meant to hurt me, but she did, every day. She grabbed the box, stormed to the backyard, and dumped the letters in the fire pit. I watched, stunned as she lit a match. Lily, you sure? She didn't hesitate. I'm done with her. Flames roared, eating the paper. Lily's eyes glistened, but she didn't cry. She doesn't get to hurt us anymore, she said. I stood beside her, watching Tara's words turn to ash. It wasn't victory, it was survival. My daughter, stronger than I'd ever been, was cutting the cord I couldn't. Days later, Sam called. Tara's plea deal's done. 2 years in prison, fraud, drug charges, harassment. She's gone, Evan. I felt nothing. No relief, no rage, just emptiness. Tara had been my world once. Now she was a stranger, a ghost I'd buried. Lily moved back home. We cooked dinner together like old times, laughed a little, watched bad movies. It wasn't perfect, but it was ours. One night she looked at me, voice soft. You didn't give up on me, Dad. I choked up. Never will, kid. She hugged me tight like she was 6 again. The house sold. We moved to a smaller place, closer to her college. Fresh start. No more shadows. No more Tara. But sometimes late at night I'd see Lily stare at her phone, waiting for a text that never came. She'd never admit it, but part of her still hoped. And that broke me more than any lie Tara ever told. We're healing, though. Slowly, scars and all. Tara thought she'd ruin us. She was wrong. We're still standing, stronger, together. And she's just a name we don't say anymore. And here it is, the finale of today's story. Did everything turn out as you imagined? Or did it end unexpectedly? I'd love to hear what you think. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and let's dive into the discussion together. If this story kept you in suspense, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't signed up yet, what are you waiting for? This is your chance to join an incredible community where exciting new stories unfold every day. Click the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date. Thanks for your attention, and see you on your new adventures.